Time for takeoff. Shadows of Fate.
Look up there! That's the Jade Chamber! Is it... Well, let's look around.
Let's play! Delve into destiny! Brace yourself! Decided by destiny! Here we go!
I must leave no stone.
Brace yourself. Yahoo! Let me scry.
Hey, look! There's some sort of mechanism thingy. Since this is the right place, it must have something to do with the Jade Chamber. Yes, this must...
Let's play.
Huh? It only takes us up to here. Aw, if that wind current was stronger, we'd be able to reach the top in one go. Huh? Why? Or... Oh, Paimon gets it! If it was... Alright, let's follow your plan... Oh, hang on a moment. Looks like we've gotten close to the Guizhong Ballista. Why don't we shoot you up to the Jade Chamber using the ballista? No. Paimon That's right. Now that you mention it, we could use the Guizhong Ballet.
Halt! Who trespasses on these hallowed grounds?
Exactly. What are you talking? We're invited guests. What makes you think you can treat us? No. Wait. Maybe this was Ningguang's. She pretended to invite us to the Jade Chamber, but set up a Millilith ambush here to arrest us.
What? We're just on guard duty. What do you mean, shameless?
What nonsense! Seize these suspicious intruders at once!
Well, here they come.
Time for takeoff. Let's play!
Who goes there? Take the target alive!
Let's play! Brace yourself. Time for takeoff. Yahoo! Delve into destiny.
Beaten! To arms!
Yahoo!
Attack!
Think you can get away? Shadows
Take
of
this!
fate.
Bested!
Stop! What's all this about?
Lady Kuching, these two strange people suddenly appeared. They seem to have designs on the Guizhong.
Who are you calling strange?
You want to go?
We're invited guests here to look for the Liu Qixing. Who are you?
Well, as it happens, I am one of the Liu Qixing.
Who?
I'm Kuching, the Yuheng of the Qixing. I know of you, traveler. You're Ningguang's guests, yes? Didn't expect to meet you here.
Wow. Paimon didn't think we'd meet some super rich, big shot-out...
The Guizhong Ballista in Tianheng Pass has... These Millilith are just here to guard the scene, not to arrest anyone.
So this was all a misunderstanding.
Anyway, for a mortal to be...
That was... Huh? Oh, right.
Just call me Kuching. I'd say that Ningguang's...
We're not taking some...
When you say protect,
Huh?
you are mortals and thus under their protection. Naturally, they would also regard Ningguang's locking down the... I'll say it like it is.
Well, you've got to... Still, this is the first time
Should I Forget it. I shouldn't speak of... Either way, I will admit that the actions of the Adepti this time... Rex Lapis's death is indeed an extraordinary... How surprisingly civilized of them. Well, for Ningguang, she would talk anything and everything out if she could. The time of the Adepti has... I'll stop. You should both be off to the Jade Chamber. Don't be late now. Ningguang's schedule is packed to the gills all the way till next year. The cream of Liyue's mercantile crop all see ascending to the Jade Chamber as the greatest...
Favor? But... Wait, that's right! Greeting gifts are a
All right. You can decide on your greeting gift. You didn't actually have to come. Well then. May we meet again, traveler.
Well, that Yuheng may not respect the gods, but Paimon thinks she's a pretty cool person. So, what should we give to Ningguang when we see her? Oh, right! Paimon dreamed of an amazing snack last night. Sugar frosted. Paimon has a feeling that it would be perfect for a super rich person. Why don't we go with that for a gift? With a certain boom shakalaka, of course. Let's go gather ingredients. Time waits for no one, and not... Look at that slime! It looks crystal clear! And very delicious! That's the one! Huh? Is it just Paimon? Or is there a sweet fragrance in the air? Huh? Did you hear that? No! That was definitely someone in trouble. It came from those ruins. Uh-oh. It looks like the treasure hoarders have locked...
Brace yourself. Think you can get away? Shadows of fate. Here we go.
Finally done. Thank you for your help, kind travelers. If you hadn't come to my aid, I surely...
Aw, it was nothing. No need to thank us all at once.
I understand. Don't say that. I only escaped this predicament because I'm Meng Dan, a supply... I never expected that those treasure hoarders would have their eyes on the same ruins that I had. Before I... Is there anything that you lack? Antiques, treasure, various
Wait a moment. Actually,
Oh?
do you have a box that can store presents?
Of course we do. How can one sell antiques without gift boxes? At Mingxing Jewelry, we have the best gift wrapping. Now just give me a moment, and I'll let the boss know.
Great! Paimon sugar frosted.
Let me scrub. Yahoo!
Freshness preserved.
Yahoo! Think you can get away? Brace yourselves. Decided by destiny.
This isn't good.
Here we go. Leave it all to me. As a dutiful maid would.
Chill to the bone.
Here we go. Shadows of fate. Wish me luck. Let the show begin!
Uncle Mung already told many of the best goods in our here. This can
Yep. Hang on a moment. Could we borrow one other?
sure. Please help yourself.
Traveler, this clay pot looks really awesome. If we use an antique as our mixing bowl, it's done! The one and only sugar frosted.
Oh yes, you might want to use these 2 freshly picked flowers as decoration.
Woohoo! It looks beautiful. Great. Now that we've put all that we've got into this box, let's go.
This is a peaceful neighborhood.
According to Kuching, this is what we should say. Excuse me,
Yes. How many?
it's not convenient to
Ah, well said.
Yep.
And yet the code they used was not the one for guess.
I've been waiting for you, returnee from Joyun Karst.
It's Ningguang. Since this is our first meeting, we've prepared a gift.
Oh, for me. You have my thanks. It's... This palace floats in the skies, higher than the peak of any mountain. I have been gathering the funds necessary to build it from the time... At first, it was but the size of one room. One day, I believe it will... Not many from outside Liyue earn the... As such,
What?
And I finally got...
Wait, was Ver...
Everyone at Wangshu Inn is one of ours. At the Guizhang Ballista, yes?
You weren't peeking on us.
I fear that peeking would have been a little difficult from this altitude. Our eyes and ears are more than sufficient. You two are very... Well, I wouldn't expect you to trust... I believe that you've heard of the Archon War. Many gods used to walk this earth, and many long wars were fought between them that, in the end, only 7 victors remained standing, and you can see Goyun Stone Forest from here, I trust. Beneath the spears lie those cast down. Not only is it true that another Lord of Geo will arrive, even in a new era, the Liyue Qixing remain Rex Lapis's... that day at Yujing Terrace. But our enemy has long lain hidden within the harbor. Hiding the Exuvia was a necessary...
Who's this enemy you're talking about?
What do you think, traveler?
Huh? What are you...
Well answered.
Huh?
The scenery out here is fine indeed, but the wind is a little strong.
Wowee! What a huge hall! Paimon's never seen such a fancy place before.
Be at ease, you two. Make yourselves at home.
Can we really?
I have invited you two here as friends. And when friends come over to play,
Ooh, isn't this that
Why, you've kept your ear to the ground,
That's because even the storytellers are talking about it. Everyone's after a piece of paper from that wall.
That's because that wall records Leo's secrets. Merchants have but the secrets of the mercantile world are, if possible, I'd like to have your trust. But if you were to choose the more you'd pick Kuching? I originally thought her a bit too hard-headed. With someone of her character on the Chising, I've had some extra, but after she said those words, well, I must say that quite a few of my doubts have been dispelled. I won't deny that Rex Lap... Indeed. I called for the gag order, with Rex Lapis allowing the right of part...
Wait, that's right.
Of course.
Paimon's heard that anyone who sends a greeting gift gets a little something in return.
Well, we have made quite a bit of trouble for you recently.
Yay! Paimon! One of the sheets on that. Don't look at Paimon. Just imagine. Let's grab one! The biggest one! Huh? Well, that was an easy search. The biggest sheet is right... La 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 la. Huh? There's a place marked with a circle on here. Oh, could it be treasure? Sigil of permission, something, something. Aw, that doesn't sound like treasure at all. This piece of paper shows that a cheese... Oh, Ningguang did say that the Fatui have been up to all kinds of but research on the Sigil of permission? Paimon wonders what they're up to. Speaking of which, there's also some connection between... Oh, well, should we... Oh, so you're saying... Anyway, we'll see if you're onto something. Before... There really were Fatui at the location written down on this piece of paper. And they look really mad at us too. Time for takeoff. Yahoo! Let's play!
Let me scribe. Shadows of Fate.
I guess.
Brace yourself.
Chill to the bone.
Let me scribe.
Let's play! Let's play! Let's play!
Shadows of Fate.
So quiet.
Written in the stars.
Breaking a sweat.
Here we go!
Shadows of Fate.
My work. Finished.
Let the show begin! Ready, steady, go! Yahoo!
Shadows of
There are so many talismans here. And some stacks of blank paper, too. Paimon? But how did a relic of the adept die? Oh, that's right. Cloud Talis. Maybe being able to channel divine power and the last. Let's go. off. Let's play!
Delve into destiny.
Let the show begin!
Right on time. I myself only arrived moments ago. Did you enjoy your visit to the Jade Ch-
It was so big and pretty.
Indeed. Then you met with Ningguang, I trust?
She's super rich and so generous. Yeah, her take on Ningguang is
Oh. So you also met with Keqing then? What did...
She said the
Indeed, contrary to the ever-bold although she's friendly. There's no way... Yes. It said that she's the...
The Jade Chamber is
Why more...
all Ningguang talked about.
That is how the Fatui have always been. It doesn't... No matter what they may be planning, you must be...
So, is there anything we need to get for the rite of parting?
Yes, as a matter of fact, there is.
Glaze lilies. Well, oh, right! Pineapple.
No. Dihua Marsh used to be full of glaze before the Archon War. Of course, there are wild glaze lily, but I'll need your assistance in gathering these flowers. That's correct.
So how good is your singing? Really? Why doesn't...
We'll only know once she starts singing.
It's time to sing, whenever you're ready. Da 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 da. What happened? These flowers are jumping. They look really angry. Is it because you sang a song from Mondstadt that they don't understand Kirillere?
Retribution!
Brace yourselves. Shadows of... Those weren't glaze lilies. Glaze lilies wouldn't hit people.
This little monster is known as a whopper flower. Strange. The glaze lilies used as a disguise were buried with the whopper flower for too long. The result...
Well, that's nice and all, but...
Unfortunately...
That's so late.
Excuse me. Are you searching for glaze lilies?
Oh, hey! It's... What's-her-face?
Yongu? Who's that? You've completely... Ah! That reminds me. How was your visit to the Jade Chamber?
Well, it sure would have been better if you told us how to get up there.
Didn't I tell you the way?
Nope. We found the way on our own.
Oh, I see. Uh-oh. I guess I really...
Something seems... She's acting different.
Ah, Well, I met you at that time.
You came all the way out here to see the...
Yujing Terrace is where whenever my duty...
Oh,
No, it's quite all right. When the Archon War came to its end... Yes. The other 5 of the current 7 Arch... This means that Leo...
So what do you think of this?
Huh? As a mortal, but as an Adeptus...
Huh?
Yes, after the war ended... I also know where wild glaze lilies can be found.
We did.
Oh, so did you...
Indeed, I did.
Wow, so you really know your...
No, it is you who if you would excuse me.
And that just about, given the ease of picking glaze.
Yeah, Paimon can...
I've had beginning a new undertaking, so you must be careful to take the time to step back.
Wow. Alright, I think... What happened? The city gate is...
Ah, you're the consultant to Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. The Millilith are watching...
Desperate times?
The Adepti of Joyun Karst.
Do they intend to exercise?
Most likely. However, both sides were...
It seems inevitable.
The Adepti do not acknowledge...
Surely the Liyuet...
They're...
And what now? How is it that the Fatui have...
That's all. She proclaimed that in these only now do they want to... Anyway, Mr...
It looks like things are about to boil.
Do you intend to use your... Neither path is an easy one.
Oh, by the way, Mr. Zhongli.
Things are taking a turn for the worse. I'm afraid I must... Consider your next course.
Having connections with the Fatui seems to... So what does Zhongli mean by looking for the fuse? Oh, Paimon gets it. If there's anyone that wants to see the whole city turned up, he must be waiting for the moment when no one is watching to do something really bad. But where could we find him now? Where would he go at a time like this? Wow! This is the Golden House? It looked impressive enough from the outside, but who would have guessed that it was even fancier on the inside? This is where all of Teyvat's mora is minted, right? In that case, maybe they won't notice if a few mora go missing. Oh, so it's a trap! Tricky, tricky. Good thing, but even if we can't take any, we can still have a closer, or better yet, take a nap on top of a mountain of mora. It's like a dream come true. Oh, right. Back to business. It's quiet. Huh? Look! What happened here? Uh-oh. Paimon, quick! We have to go make sure that the Exuvia is all right.
You've already fulfilled your task as guides, so why do you still linger here? Haven't you already seen enough trouble?
Huh? Who's there?
If you were Fatui, I imagine that you would be entitled to a generous reward from the Tsaritsa herself. But now, you're nothing but dross, and you're in my way. Although I'm deeply grateful to you that I was able to effortlessly find this secret look, don't you think that trying to stop me now would just be wasted effort? Stop.
So you've been planning to take the Gnosis from inside?
As one of the 11 Fatui Harbingers, it's my duty to see the will of the Tsaritsa fulfilled. She will get that which she desires. I'm not asking for your blessing, and there's nothing you can do to stop. The time for discussion and diplomacy has already passed. I mean, either way, we now come to my favorite part. A simple pleasure, the battle.
Battle? So you're the type that goes looking for...
When Signora, instead of confronting you, when she faces a worthy opponent. But as for me, the great...
We won't let what...
Oh, besides, you could never defeat me. Fighting talk, I love it! Now let's see you live up. This chance is hard to come by, so show me all you've got. So very few ever get the chance to square off with the Fatui Harbinger. So come now, amuse me, and don't you dare disappoint. How unbecoming. Cheers!
Yahoo!
Passable effort.
Yahoo! Come on, we can do it!
You've made some progress. Not bad. You've got a trick or two. Haha, good. No wonder Signora was so wary of you. Well, that just means I can go all out. Brace yourself. This is about to get tough. Now, show me what you can do against the might of a Harbinger.
Shadows of fate!
I'll protect us! Go, Barbara, go!
Let me scry!
Fate is upon me! My reckoning has come.
Not bad. Your swordsmanship is quite impressive. But that's about as far as you'll get. Didn't think you had that card hidden up your sleeve.
You were just playing us to get close to the Exuvia!
Oh, quiet down. Stop acting like some wide-eyed recruit. You've seen this world. You of all people should know. This should have been expected! Well then, I'll be taking Morax's Gnosis now! Huh? I see. Well, this is most unexpected. You beat me to it, didn't you?
Not bad. But this is going to cost you! Yeah! You got to the Gnosis ahead of me, didn't you? Did you simply move faster? Or did you leak the information regarding the Golden House to me on purpose? No matter. Hand the Gnosis over, now! Don't make me take it from you!
We didn't take it!
Shadows of fate!
Where did I go wrong?
Let the show begin! Yeah!
Die here.
Let me scry!
delved into destiny. Destiny cannot be denied. Why has everyone stopped singing?
Die here.
My flame has been extinguished.
You should really bring the Knights of Favonius with you next time.
looked impressive enough. This is where all of Teyvat's more. Oh, so it's a trap. But even if we can't, or better yet, take a nap on top of. Oh, right. It's quiet. Huh? Look! What happened? Uh-oh. Quick! We have...
You've already fulfilled...
Huh? Who's there?
If you were Fatui, I imagine that you would be entitled to a generous reward from the Tsaritsa herself. But now, you're nothing... where... If it weren't for that Stop.
So you've been planning to...
As one of... She will get that which she desires. I'm not at the time for discussion either way. The battle.
Battle?
You... When instead of confronting you when she faces a... But as for me...
We won't let what...
Oh! Besides, you could never defeat... Fighting talk, This chance is hard to come by, so show me all you've got. So very few ever get the chance to square off with a Fatui Harbinger. So come now, amuse me, and don't you dare disappoint.
Let's play!
Ready?
Shadows of Fate! Let's dance!
There can be no excuse for defeat.
Brace yourselves! Shadows of Fate! Yahoo!
So quick to flee. Try this. You've made some progress. Guess I should take you more seriously. Haha, good. No wonder Senora was so wary of you. Well, that just means I can go all out. Brace yourself. This is about to get tough. Now, show me what you can do against the might of a Harbinger.
Delve into destiny. Yahoo! The stars are fading. Brace yourself. Let's dance! Let's play! Ready, steady, go! I'll protect us! Oh, go, Barbara, go!
Gosh.
Go, Barbara, go!
No use hiding back there. Not bad. Your swordsmanship is quite impressive. But that's about as far as you'll get. didn't think you had that card hidden up your sleeve.
You were just playing us to get close to the Exuvia!
Oh, quiet down. Stop acting like some wide-eyed recruit. You've seen this world. You of all people should know. This should have been expected! Well then, I'll be taking more Axis Gnosis now! I see. Well, this is most unexpected. You beat me to it, didn't you?
Not that. But this is going to cost you! You got to the Gnosis ahead of me, didn't you? Did you simply move faster? Or did you leak the information regarding the Golden House to me on purpose? No matter. Hand the Gnosis over, now! Don't make me take it from you!
We didn't take it! Yahoo! Water gliding. Let me scribe. Delve into destiny. Yahoo!
Die here.
Would gliding be faster? Let's dance! Oh no! Delve into destiny. Let's play.
Die here.
La la la! Delve into destiny. Brace yourselves. Yahoo!
Dull.
I feel a little weak.
Here we go.
Die here.
Oh no, why does everyone stop singing?
Delve into destiny. Brace yourself.
This?
You're a cut above.
Look! Child's back to normal again!
Well then, time. It seems the burden of the foul legacy transformation was too great for my body. And now that I consider the matter more carefully, you never had any chance of beating me to the Gnosis. You had no connection to the Gnosis, no matter where it had been taken.
That's what we've been trying to tell you! We didn't take it!
Your show of ability today far surpasses that of Signora's initial assessment of you in Mondstadt. Tell me, how could that be? You already know the answer, don't you? I can see it in your eyes. But if that is a secret you wish to keep, I guess I'll just have to curb my This battle has already left me satisfied. Anyone who strives as I do to grow stronger shall be called a friend. Even if our friendship can only be shown in battle.
Pretty sure that's not the normal way to make.
Unfortunately, I must bring this amiable conversation to an end. Given that the Gnosis wasn't taken by anyone, then we must look once again to the beginning. Perhaps it was never in the Exuvia to begin with. In fact, it might be that the Exuvia was just a diversion of sorts.
What? So you mean that...
Yes, it appears so. It seems that the guardian deity of the capital of commerce... As such, we must now look to our backup plan.
Backup plan?
I had hoped it would never come to this. I absolutely detest working with those. The truth is, the world belongs to those of us who desire to become strong. Unfortunately, we cannot be picky about our methods as Fatui Harbingers. Children must all learn to eat their
So what are you planning to do?
I will awaken the god that lies dormant beneath Guyun's stone forest.
A god?
Osial, overlord of the Vortex, who was defeated by Morax, the GR Archon in the Archon War, and who has remained pinned beneath the waves by... If such an ancient god were to be unleashed upon Liyue Harbor, defenseless without the protection of its deity, do you think the cunning Rex Lapis would just stand aloof and watch the ensuing destruction?
But the Archon War ended 2,000 years ago. How can an ancient god appear in a world now overseen by the Seven?
Simple. I've already prepared the means to awaken it.
Hey! Those are sigils of permission! Oh, Paimon remembers now! The Fatui have been researching them!
Indeed. The one that was given to you was just a byproduct of our research. With the power of so many sigils of permission concentrated in one place, along with that which was bestowed upon... Using the powers of ancient gods in such a situation fails, but knowing that such an action will not only force the Geo-Archon... Let's see. Will the nation that has lost its deity be swallowed up by an ancient malice once more? If you wish to drown together with the people of Liyue, you're free to stay and enjoy the show.
Huh? He's already gone! That guy is fast! What's going on? Paimon's exhausted. If we hadn't happened to see the... Did we make it?
What are you doing here?
Huh? Hold on. It's the Adepti. What are you doing on the Jade Chamber? Paimon thought you were arguing with the Chising.
Faced with a calamity of such magnitude, we have agreed to put our different...
Oh, Paimon gets it. So how do you plan to defend Lila? Just seeing this Overlord of the Vortex guy puts a pin in Paimon.
It's not just you. We've got new Millilith recruits who can't even stand at attention without shaking. The Force, which is why we must stop that monster before it gets any closer to Liyue Harbor.
So the Archon War was fought 2,000 years ago against... So will the power of the...
We've already discussed this together.
What? But all of you were supposed to be the Guardians of Liyue. Can't you think of...
One certainly could.
Huh?
The Chising did once research the matter of the Guizhong Ballista when it peaked. And as fate would have it, one who did for what could you mortals ever learn of Adepti mechanisms? Yet, it would take one.
I suppose this is one blessing from the Adepti that we should be thankful for. So be it. We shall use the upgraded Guizhong Ballista to fight off that god. All the Adepti here can lend their strength to man it. We haven't a moment to spare. Our battle begins... Yep.
The three Adepti are manning the Guizhong Ballista. Do not let the Fatui disturb their work!
All able Millilith, with me!
Let's go help too!
We Adepti have not faced a god in several millennia. Let one see what you're made of then. What strength remains within you. One wishes to witness.
I miscalculated.
Let's play!
Cook this just begun. Looks like I noticed this first.
That is Osial's divine power. I am... Be careful not to get hit.
The Fatui! Their attacks are unrelenting!
How daring. Snezhnai's diplomats will answer for this afterward. Every last one.
Delve into destiny.
Give me a go!
The ancient gods attacking again! There are so many fatigues too! We can't
Were you about to say we can't hold them, children?
Huh?
Don't lose heart. Here, take this.
This is gentle air. It's not light from your body. It's like the time of giant cars. Yeah, it's Madame Ping's shockwave. This brain is really strong.
Fresh cooked food. Just no slacking off. My duty.
Let me scribe.
Being killed, children. Looks like I went too far. Stay right there.
With the blood of the Chilean, I guard you against evil! Cast your fear of injury by the wayside, and fight with all your might! I too did this during the Archon War!
The basic was going to like it a fight.
My name means swiftness. Take my power and run as I do.
We're going too fast. Come on, we can do it. I'll protect us.
Giant, you are strong in body and spirit. Perhaps you can withstand 3 forms of adeptal energy at once.
This will hurt a little. Please bear with us.
Once you've adapted, try to use them in battle.
Retribution!
Let's play. Shadows of over here. Shadows of
Exercise caution. I fear that the god's power has reached its peak.
In other words, if we hold here, there's nothing worse to come, right?
delve into destiny.
I will end you. This isn't
Over here. Let the show begin. Fate is upon you. Yahoo! Over here. Yahoo! Delve into destiny.
my duty.
the Adepti will be able to deal with the god in peace.
The interlopers are no more. Now we may commit ourselves fully.
It's working! We just need to keep this up!
Be careful now.
The Guizhong Ballista is destroyed. Without its covering fire, retaliation shall be difficult.
But the Jade Chamber is our last line of defense. We can't give another inch, no matter what.
I have another idea.
What do you mean, Lady Ningguang?
I'll sacrifice the Jade Chamber.
What is the meaning of this?
I understand.
Traveler, lend me a hand. Farewell, old friend. Goodbye for now. Let us meet again in the future.
Is it finally over?
The ominous aura of that monster has indeed begun to fade. The effects of the Sigil of Permission last but a short time. It will be some time before the Overlord of the Vortex can make any waves again.
We are indebted to you for your assistance. If the Adepti hadn't happened to be here, the future...
Save your flattery. We didn't just happen to be here. Surely you won't pretend to have forgotten the reason for which we...
Come now. There's no need for such harsh words, Cloud Retainer. I've heard that when Ningguang began learning to do business, she had already started setting aside. At first, it was only the size of a small room, but with continued expansion, it has become the palace that lies. It is a testament to Ningguang's and seeing the Jade Chamber destroyed in the defense.
Well, I was really hoping you would say that such sacrifice could at least be used. Thank you all for hearing me out. We know very well why the Adepti came here today. But...
Oh?
3,700 years. According to our records, the Adepti, even to this very day, Liyue and its lands have stood the test of time, immovable as stone. Just as it was, but that does not mean that the Liyue of today is the same city as it was. Do not merely cast your protective gaze.
Are you questioning our means of protecting Liyue?
I mean no offense. I simply hope that our Adepti forebears would see Liyue in a new light.
Forebears, you say? One doubts you would be fit to be part of such a lineage.
This morning, Rex Lapis appeared to me in a dream.
What?
In the dream, I yearned to tell him that we Qixing, though mortal, are equally bound to the contract. Each passing generation, I also thought to tell him how the past, but I dared not speak.
Oh, Ningguang.
Yet another perspective. What are you trying to say, Outlander?
Right! That's something that happened in Mondstadt. It's a story about the Four Winds and the people of the Animal Archon. The Animal Archon sought to quell the strife between the two sides, because he believed that such conflict would only scar the hearts of both.
Each of the 7 nations has its own scars from the past.
Though your point is the very height of simplicity. As Adepti, we've become a laughingstock, to be chastised thus by an outlander who has lent us such...
All right, all right. Didn't Ningguang suggest that we should focus on the city and each of its citizens? I know I already have.
I apologize for appearing in full armor. I am afraid I cannot show the proper courtesy.
And who are you?
I am Feng Yan, a sergeant of the Millelith. I have come to extend my thanks. I thought this battle would perhaps be my last. But although I am a mere...
I wasn't afraid. All the strong Millelith, when danger is near, and thanks for protecting me.
Unfortunately, we wouldn't be able to participate.
Huh?
Because we are Adepti.
Oh.
You see, this is what Liyue is like today. The country of contracts is grateful to the Adepti for, although their blood is weak. The time of contracts between gods...
Your line of inquiry is a...
Seems like the...
Let us return now.
Eager to leave, conqueror of demons.
Yes, one understands what the Conqueror of Demons means. One fears that by the time one finally grasps the new contracts of Liyue, Fair enough.
Since we Adepti have consensus, then one shall persist. But how will we ensure that the Liyue Qixing will not simply exploit their power once we depart? In my view...
All right, Mooncarver, you needn't worry. It seems to...
Looks like the conflict between humans and Adepti was avoided. All's well that Oh, right! It's nice that we've got peace and all, but Child wanted to unleash the god, but we were able to handle the Overlord of the Vortex on our own. So Oh, and speaking of that, don't we... Hyman doesn't get it. But isn't the strongest lead we have the Adepti-less rite of parting that we're organizing? No idea where Zhongli's gone. Let's ask for him at Wangshen Funeral Parlor.
Is there anything I can do for you two? I'm afraid that Wangsheng Funeral Parlor isn't in the best state to receive guests.
We've come to see Zhongli. Could you please tell him we're here?
Unfortunately, Zhongli isn't here at the moment. It seems he went to Northland Bank.
Doesn't the Northland Bank belong to the Fatui? Last time we saw Zhongli was before we went to the Golden House. Do you think he doesn't know about the attack on Liyue? Visiting the Fatui at a time like this could only mean more trouble. We had better go and make sure that everything is okay.
You call this cooperation between, you know?
Don't take it to heart, child. Besides, aren't you happy that you got to skip the formalities and bring chaos to the land? I'm sure you must have enjoyed that. Oh, it seems that some of your friends have arrived.
Hey, it's Zhongli and Child. And you! You're also one of the...
It's you two. I believe we've met once before. In the city of Bards, was it? Ah, right. I imagine that it must have been rather hard to forget watching...
No, don't let her get to you! You've yet to gather the powers of all 7 elements, and our last battle at the Golden House was almost more than you could handle. So it might be best to keep things peaceful this time, seeing that 2 of the Harbingers...
Well, if it isn't you two. This is our first time seeing each other since Liyue was nearly wiped off the map.
Paimon knew that we should never have trusted a Fatui Harbinger.
Oh, now don't say that. Sure, I may have misled you, but I never had anything against you personally. Besides, I thought we were getting along quite well together, didn't you? Except for that little tussle we had. Nothing personal. We just have different views, that's all. Of course, you may very well hold this against me, but that's up to you. The real deceivers here are Senora and Zhongli. Curse them for leading me on. So actually, I think...
Stop wasting time, child. There'll be plenty of time to chat once I'm through here. You remember the agreement, Morax. Now, if you would be so kind.
What in the world are you talking about?
The contract is fulfilled. That which thou seeketh is now...
How sanctimonious.
What? So you're the Lord of Chiao? No, wait! That's an exciting twist and all, but why give the Gnosis to the
I do not give it for free. I give it as agreed upon in the contract. For it is a matter solely between the Tsaritsa and I.
Yeah, you don't think you went a little bit too far with that whole fake death thing? Everyone was preparing the ceremony for you, and splat! This big dragon falls out of the sky, and all of Lyric goes into an uproar.
Gathering all the forces that had been bubbling behind the scenes, and then
Wait, what?
Perhaps it's best that I explain. As you know, I've dwelt upon this world for more than 6,000 years. I witnessed the even boulders that until one drizzly day, I stood motion.
Oh, Zhongli.
But as I began to consider, was Liyue, so I feigned my own death. And indeed I was. That's right.
So you mean...
Of course. Just as a child quickly
I was pleasantly surprised with the finale of the show. The Adepti deserve the greatest of... And hats off to the emissary dispatched. All the while, I carried on as... These things were all a part of me. I had expected them to do no more than They seized the opportunity to supplant Liyue's
Huh? That doesn't sound good at all.
Hey, what about me?
I think that thanks would be more appropriate. You certainly... If you hadn't created the pressure of a battle between mortal...
Huh? Just whose side are you on, mocking me like that? Hey, haven't you learned the Liyue saying, don't always call it as you see it?
Well...
Fine.
Do as you wish.
Now then, is there anything else you wish to ask me?
Right! As Zhongli always told us, a good trade is a fair trade.
Realistically speaking, there is...
Huh?
However, I am the my agreement with the crime. As for the bargaining, uncover that answer.
Paimon can't absorb so much... So Zhong...
One of the...
Paimon can't... So Zhongli, what sort of contract did you sign with the Cryo Archon? Paimon...
One of the clauses of our contract was not to divulge any of its contents.
You're so pet... Today's the day of the rite of parting. Although the star of the show is fake, we've spent so much time... trying to organize it. It would be a real shame not to go there now.
You know...
Yes.
Say.
Now that... I mean, it all fits... Still...
Forget...
Oh, come... There's only one real possibility.
Fatui?
Shh.
Hear ye all! The Chi-Sing's words. Though a dragon soars 8 gods and adepti rumors and having been thwarted, nor are they to believe street-born rumors or indulge in baseless speculation.
Paimon needs a translation on what the Chi-Sing's announcement said. So that's how they're spinning it. Something feels off. Could the Chi-Sing... Did Zhongli tell them in secret? Exactly, right? Look, it's Ningguang and Keqing. Are they saying something?
As said previously, Rex Lapis's soul returning to the heavens is the end of the contract. And it is also the end of an era.
3,700 years of contracts burnt and reduced.
We, the people of Liyue, were indeed prosperous. But blinded by our prosperity, we forgot that
the long, unending dream.
Now that we have awoken from our dream, we must learn to say farewell. Will you stand with us as we re-establish our contracts? As we build a new age of prosperity?
So concludes the words of Her Eminence the Tianquan. Does Her Eminence the Yuheng have anything to add?
Huh? Is she
Traveler.
Yikes!
Is that the traveler who they say defeated the ancient god?
So young.
The Liyue Chi-Sing always repay their debts. Name your price. You deserve that much.
Whoa.
Well, could you help me put up some missing person posters?
But it... well...
Perhaps...
As for the...
Hey, Zhongli! Look at this. Everyone in Liyue is caught up in their emotions, thinking that they'll never... And here you are looking all relaxed.
Why would I not feel more at ease? Right. If the two of you can spare the time, I should
Ha! That sounds like big talk, Zhongli. Paimon might have believed you if you were treating us to some third-round knockout.
You're right. I do like the Mora.
But why would Morax lack Mora?
As the Rex Lapis Morax, I can easily create Mora. But since I have chosen to walk this earth as the mortal Zhongli, I should abide by the same rules that mortal. When I was journeying with you, though I still had the Gnosis in...
Oh, no wonder! Paimon gets it now. You didn't look at the price tags when we were but since you weren't
Well, we were only spending Fatui money. In the City of Commerce, we do not merely exchange money or goods. We also exchange the Archon Morax. I must thank you for that. I will treasure the memories that I made as Zhang. That is true. I fear that continuing your journey may be difficult. The nation that neighbors Liyue by sea, Inazuma, is the Electro-Archon Ball. And just as the people of Liyue preferred to call me Rex Lapis, she too goes by another name among...
Paimon thinks we've heard that one before. Right?
That is the case. And since Raiden is also the Shogun of the Inazuma Bakufu, people call her the Raiden Shogun.
That said, though people at the wharf were saying that the situation in Inazuma is very tense, Paimon doesn't remember that always being the case. It wasn't that bad last year. Zhongli, since you're Rex Lapis, shouldn't you know something about what's happening there?
It's because of visions.
Visions?
When faced with circumstances beyond their control, humans often bemoan their lack of power. But if a person shows true strength of will this is what visions are.
That's how people in Teyvat see it.
But starting from last year, the Raiden Shogun began promulgating the Vision Hunt Decree.
Vision Hunt Decree?
Yes. It was a...
They want to seize
I should think that in the Raiden...
Whoa! That's how...
The Animo Archon is the god of freedom. And the fact that even I, the oldest of the seven, have now passed away, will only strengthen her resolve to pursue eternity. Knowing her, she must have again 7 ideals for 7... All right then. Was there anything else you wish to know?
That's right. Since Morax... Also, isn't...
The Mora present now will not...
This is terrible!
Yes, this is indeed a major issue from... Well, I suppose we'll just...
Then, did you at least set some private funds aside for yourself?
Oh, a private fund. This does... It's a...
What's a shame?
It's a shame that I didn't think of it at the time. All right then. Was there anything else you wish to know?
Yeah, about...
These are indeed... I've heard that Ningguang is busy milking that for all it's worth on... All right then. Was there anything else? Well then, I suppose you'll have to find a way to get inside this closed nation. Have patience.
Guess we can rest a bit.